And on everything because we're running for time. We got one more topic I want to talk about before we end this episode. Um, the money part, the 50 million. The lawsuit was dropped first, and the girl sued for 50 million. With Shannon countering with 10 million. This is my take. I don't have no facts on nothing. I think the 10 million was offered because I think Shannon and his crew looked at long term on how far the process of
Thank
the
you.
trial would drag out. And in lawyer fees alone, he's gonna spend up to 10 or 8, let's say 8 to 10 million
Sure.
in lawyer fees if this trial drag on. So I think the 10 million was offered as far as like what my lawyer going if it go to trial, how much I'm gonna have to pay my lawyer.
Let's get this settled right now
10
before it
million.
even go there.
Let me offer you 10 million.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's a assumption of guilt. I think it was a ploy
think so
to try to get it to sweep it under the rug.
Yes.
To sweep it under the rug
Before it hit
everything
mainstream.
come out. Whether it's true, even if the girl lying, but we have to take everything to trial and they come out that the girl lying. I'm gonna come out more money in the long term if I could just offer if it's a shakedown like he say it is. But if I offer 10 million, let's just get it out the way. Yeah, if this is what you want. Second, I think the girl is hurt because of the tape that was released earlier of Shannon hitting another lady. I think she's a woman scorned. I think that part of the lawsuit. But one thing I hate that we as a people do, the media do, we always are saying, I don't know who telling the truth or not, but we will disregard a woman's
For sure.
action quick.
That's what I. Yeah.
Whether it was consensual, if they did have a consensual relationship and they was freaky and all this stuff. At the end of the day, no means no. All of us has been in a situation with the young lady in Lily case, a young man, where it's been an instance or two where things could have went left, and she might have said no, and it could have went one or two ways. So who's to say, especially with these recordings, even if they manipulated the recordings, who's to say Shannon has an ego? Don't get me wrong. He's the ugly guy who came up. And now he getting attention. He been getting attention in the league, but he ain't been getting attention like this. And the girl may have told him, no, I don't want to do that. Fuck you mean you don't want? Who's to say he ain't gonna fuck you mean you want to do?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
It could go either way.
That's the only one thing I don't like. I'm not saying nobody on our panel, but we are quick. Society is so quick to disregard what the lady is saying. And first thing they say, man, she's just on the money grab. You know what I'm saying? So since we don't know the facts, I can't be full like she trying to get Shannon. I do think he's an attention whore.
For sure.
I think he's part Kardashian. I think he's always trying to bring attention to himself, especially with the leak tape of the woman. I think that was released because it was being speculated that he's gay, and he was steady trying to get notoriety for himself, for his podcast. I think that was released to see I ain't gay. You know what I'm saying? I still think it was somebody acting. I don't think let me shut up before I get canceled. I ain't gonna even go into all that.
It just,
But
I think
it's a tricky subject.
it is.
But Shannon, it's your fault. Regardless if the girl young, you been in the league. You done seen all this stuff that go on in the game.
Man,
They've been warning you, Kat, Monique. You've had guests telling you, dude, chill out, slow your roll. And you thinking it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
I like him young. See, you.
And look at what happened.
y'all seen
People
that Monique
really not
video
feeling
when he
sorry-
interviewed her? And she
I
said
really
she
don't
told
feel
him-
sorry for him because people been warning you, but
When you big headed,
you
you ain't listening.
you getting on your high horse, you're gonna always get humbled. And I don't even make it a race thing. I'll make it I don't judge people because nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you making more
Wait.
money.
You can make more money than whatever. That ego a monster.
For
You
sure.
know what I'm saying?
Take over everything.
Because put it like this. I just like in the streets, you can see 100 people get killed. You can tell a dude, hey man, don't do that. You see what happened.
Mm-hmm.
First thing he gonna tell you, oh, they got caught slipping. That ain't me.
Yeah.
Same thing with Shannon. He thinking, yeah, that happened to everybody else.
Ain't gonna
He
happen to
feeling
me.
himself. That ain't gonna happen to me. You know what I'm saying? And whether you believe in God or not, God got a way of humbling you.
Very much so.
And he gonna give you so many warnings. That's the way I see it. Everybody had their own take. Whatever opinion you have on that, you're not wrong. We don't know the pure facts. Everything is just speculation. But that is my take on Shannon. If you foul, I hope the girl get the money. I ain't gonna even trip. It ain't about this white girl, black, whatever. If you foul, I hope she get your paper, dog. I hope you lose your job, whatever. You shouldn't have to be assaulting nobody when there's chicks out here that will give it to you freely. I'm like Monique. Go get you an old lady. Go get you a lady in her 40s and 50s that gonna cook for you, gonna make you some neck bones. All that bullshit you eat from the South, them raccoons. You got a auntie.
Them young
You got
ones.
an auntie that'll cook that shit right now. I ain't saying you can have her, but Nikki will cook all that shit for you right now, dog. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying go get Nikki, but Nikki, motherfucker like Nikki will cook all that for you. You know what I'm saying? But
Nikki Burrow.
that's enough on that. I ain't gonna go too far off topic. The last topic I want to talk about on our show this week, because I know we pressing for time. Shador. Everybody been